Well, good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. It is a beautiful day down here in Texas. Thank you, God, for bringing me back down to Texas. I love Texas. I was actually born in this state. Although I don't claim it, I be an Okie. Absolutely 100% red earth Okie. But I love Texas. Texans are just like Okies, except they got bigger mouths. Go ahead and say it, guys. You know I'm telling the truth. All you Texas boys, you can admit it. I'm telling the truth. Man, y'all run off at the mouth. My imitation of a Texan. Look at me, how great I am. I'm great, I'm great, I'm great. Yeah, that's Texas boys. Kind of hilarious. If you ever want to know where all the good-looking women in Texas went, they all moved north across the border and married an Okie. Oh, I'm just making friends everywhere I go. I guess we could talk football between Oklahoma and Texas. Oh, you don't want to talk about that now, do you? I didn't start this video just to harass Texans, although it is lots of fun. And Okies and Texans have had a long rivalry. We definitely like to tease each other, and believe it or not, it's actually all in good fun. None of us have a problem with it. I'm looking at it going, what the hell is that on my face? Just a shadow of my mustache, I guess. Anyway. What I wanted to talk to y'all today about is a little episode that happened last night. Check this out. Understand that you are going to run into some absolute flaming idiots out here on the road. Just because somebody else is being an idiot doesn't mean you have the right to be. The best thing that you can do is just get away from them. Don't get emotionally involved. Don't think that you have to be the policeman for the world or none of that. Now I'll give you a little hint at the end of the story of how to, if you gotta have revenge, I'll show you at the end of this story how to get it. Although I will let you know right up front, I didn't take my revenge when I had the opportunity. This is what happens when you mess with an old truck driver. A young truck driver thinks he's getting over. But he's not, because the old truck driver's got ways. We have our means, man. But anyway, I'm going south on I-35 through the Arbuckle Mountains headed down toward Texas. And I am heavy in the box. I'm 43,000 pounds in my box. And I got my cruise control set on 64 miles an hour. I'm not in no big hurry to get where I'm going. This load delivers at 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday. And down by San Antonio, Texas. You see me cringing. I have slipped my back out and my back is spasming. And just the bumps are just killing me today. But I guess that's part about being an old man. The back pains, they come and they go. If I'd get out and walk about 3 miles, I'd probably walk my way out of it. Oh no. Anyway. So let me tell you what's happening. Going down through the Arbuckle Mountains last night. I got my cruise control set at 64 miles an hour and I'm heavy. So I'm going fast down the hills and I'm going slow up the hills. I've been watching behind me this truck. He's slowly been making progress on catching me for about an hour. 1 mile an hour faster than me. But I noticed that going down through the Arbuckles, I was getting a lot more distance on him. Because apparently I was willing to go a lot faster downhill than he was. There's tell on myself here a little bit. Going downhill and I'm loaded, I will let this baby roll out. I let this baby roll out until I got little things flashing over here going, warning, warning, danger. You know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've been known to roll down the hill too. Anyway, finally this truck, I'm going to tell you the company he drives for too, because they deserve the credit for this. And they need this good advertising because this is what their driver was doing. K&B, also known in the industry as Crash and Burn. They got some real crappy looking trailers. They drive old equipment. And I think they hire guys that just ain't worth a crap. Now, that being said, this K&B driver, now, if K&B is watching this and you don't like the advertising on it, and you want to find out which driver it is, he was going southbound on I-35 at 20:45. That is 8:45 in the evening for you intellectual types that can't transfer military time to civilian time. On Saturday, March 10th. So that's where your truck was going southbound when this happened. Anyway, the K&B driver, he decides that he wants to pass me on going up the hill. Now understand, there's not any other traffic. In other words, there's not any other cars or anything else. It's just me and him. So if we run side by side for a while, that ain't no big deal. There's no traffic behind us, none of that going on. 8:45, you know, 8:30, 8:45 on a Saturday night. There's no traffic. Well, anyway, Mr. K&B decides he wants to pass me going up the hill. Now understand, I got my cruise control set. I'm not touching my brakes. I'm not touching my accelerator. He wants to pass me. That's all good and dandy with me. I don't care. Anyway, he goes to pass me, and coming up this hill, apparently he didn't have the balls to pass me. He didn't have enough power. He got halfway in front of me, where his tractor is just in front of my tractor, and I'm looking here at the side of his trailer. And all of a sudden, he hasn't cleared my truck yet. He's not even halfway clear of my truck yet. And he throws on his right blinker. Now I go into defense mode. I don't know if this guy's stupid, if he's drunk, if he's high, what his problem is. But he acts like he's going to turn into the side of my truck. So I slammed on the brakes. And he comes over in the right lane, just barely misses my truck. What a frickin' idiot. Anyway, I still haven't touched them. I'm back on my cruise control. I've backed off of him quite a ways. You don't drive close to idiots, so you have no idea what an idiot is going to do. So I reset my cruise control at 64, and I've got follow adaptive radar, and it doesn't take lickety split. I catch K&B again. Guess what? Now he's not even running 64. Now he's running 62 miles an hour. Are you serious? 62 mile an hour on the flat? You've been running 65 to catch me for the last hour. And now you're going to run 62? What, you got a feather up your ass or something? You're upset because you didn't have the power to pass me on a hill? And then you're going to swing your truck into me like you're trying to intimidate me? Like you're a frickin' bully? You're not a bully, you're an asshole. You're an absolute dickless asshole. And I have a feeling that your trucking career is going to grow real short. And it deserves to grow real short. So he slows down to 62 miles an hour. I follow him for about 5 miles until I've had enough of this. I jump over in the left lane, put my foot in it, stick my cruise control back up to 64. I go around him. Ain't no problem. I get all the way clear of him. I get a truck length clear of him. Remember, he's an idiot. I'm staying as far away from him as I can. I turn my blinker on, I come over into the right lane. Oh no, Mr. K&B, he just can't have this. So he jumps out there in the left lane. I see him jump out there in the left lane, and we're getting ready to start coming up a hill, so I reach over and I grab the mic. I said, hey, Mr. K&B, don't think that you're going to pull up next to me about halfway, throw your right blinker on like you're going to push me off the truck, and I'm going to hit the brake for you for a second time. I said, you shoved your ass out there, you get your balls up the hill. I said, it ain't my fault for you being stupid. Told him that over the CB. He never answered me. Of course, he probably didn't have a CB. A lot of these young drivers, they don't drive with CBs. I don't get it, but they don't. Anyway, sure enough, this guy gets halfway up beside me. I mean halfway up beside me, just like he did last time, and throws on his right blinker like I'm supposed to hit the brakes back off so he can come over, and I'm going up a hill. No, dude, I ain't doing it for you a second time. You ain't put me in the screw pooch twice. So I just sat there. You can sit over in that left lane and struggle all you want to. Ain't my problem, brother. You threw your ass out there, you can stay out there. He said, we ain't impeding traffic. There ain't nobody else around us. We get over the top of the hill. I guess Mr. K&B is now pissed off. Hey, he did it to himself. Ain't nobody else did it to him. He did it all on his own. Then we get down to the flats where he's got his 1 mile an hour advantage of me. Gets out in front of me a ways. Doesn't clear the front of my truck by more than 5 feet. Swings it over in front of me in the right lane, and then brake checks the shit out of me and slams on the brakes. Slows the truck all the way down to 52 miles an hour. Yeah, that's what Mr. K&B did. Ain't nobody else messing with him. Ain't nobody else giving him a hard time. Ain't nobody else threatening him. Ain't nobody impeding his movement. He did this, it was all on him. But now he's going to be the badass and he's going to be the bully. Yeah, that's what you employ, K&B. You employ shit like that. You ought to be real proud of your drivers for shit like that. Well, I backed off to 62 miles an hour. I'm in no hurry to get where I need to be. Matter of fact, I'm going to get to my drop about 14 to 16 hours before I get there. So I'm in no hurry, and I don't have to deal with an idiot. So I back off of it. Now, if you wonder where, now I reached up and hit my dash cam. Now I hadn't touched my dash cam in a couple of weeks, and apparently my dash cam was unplugged and was out of power. Otherwise, I would have captured the entire incident on my dash cam. Because when I reached up to touch it to save the file, it was dead. I didn't get any of it. Crap. Man, I sure wish I'd have got that. All on video. But anyway, I didn't. Now here's where I could have got my revenge if I was a vengeful person. And believe me, I wanted to. It was a struggle not to do it. Because remember now, we're coming up on the Oklahoma-Texas state line. He's in front of me. I've let him get out there in front of me a good half mile. Now, for any of you drivers that's been driving for a little bit, you know when you're within 10 miles of the state border, we call this the no-fly zone. In other words, you drive the speed limit, you do your P's and Q's, you don't be breaking any laws in the no-fly zone. Because you're going to have Oklahoma state troopers on this side of the state line, and you're going to have Texas state troopers on the other side of the line. Here's where I could have got my revenge if I wanted to. Only as soon as we got into the no-flight zone, I could have just reached up, grabbed this mic, and said, "Hey, Highway Patrol, is there anybody out there in the Highway Patrol? We got a K&B truck going southbound on I-35. I don't know if he's drunk or just intentionally using his truck as a weapon, but I've seen him run 2 people off the road in the last 20 miles. I could have done that. Let the Highway Patrol deal with his ass on the side of the road. I didn't. I probably should have. It definitely rated it, but I didn't. Don't play with idiots and fools. Just get away from them. Don't look for your revenge. Don't look for spiteful. Just get the hell away from them and thank God that you didn't have an altercation with them or swap paint with them. They're idiots. And you know what? It ain't your job to fix stupid. You are not the trucking police out here. You're just another driver. Your load down the road, do it as safe as you can, and avoid all the obstacles. And when you come upon an idiot, that's just another obstacle that you need to avoid. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Like I said, it ain't all sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns out here all the time. Anyway, that was my story of the road last night. Where am I? I am 2 hours from being to my grot, and it is 11 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have to be there till 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we're going to have some downtime. I definitely need the downtime to take a rest, lay down and try to relax my back as much as I can, try to get this back to quit spasming. Anyway, God is good. It's a beautiful world we live in. Y'all be kind to each other. Bye-bye.